Your promoter and Pacquiao's promoter, Bob Arum, is saying that he thinks that Pacquiao's speed will be too much for you in the end and that you'll lose the fight. How do you feel about that?
Well, if he say that, he's talking on an aspect of business side, and I'm not worried about it at all, The opportunities that they have given me, I always want to thank Bob Arum and Tyler Boff and everybody at top rank, including Manny Pacquiao, giving me that chance. And Freddie Roach, I give them thanks for them giving me that chance. But whatever they're thinking, whoever thinks that the speed, the this thing, the that and that, I don't mind about that. The only thing I mind is finish the fair conferences, go to training camp, make my weight, come to the ring, fight Pacquiao.
Uh-huh. Now, are you at all worried that what happened to you with Cotto could happen again? And what I mean by that is, in my opinion, you won the fight, and the decision was taken away from you because of in my view, politics behind the sport.
In boxing and in America, what I realize is that when you are a people champion, it's better than when you are judges champion.
Uh-huh.
You see, so I respect when everybody was saying that I won the fight, because I've won that fight with Cotto several times, and I always, after the fight, I always say that I won this fight. Why did these people take this fight away from me? Okay, I'm fighting with Pacquiao. If I'm fighting with Pacquiao and I won't convincingly and they rob me again, I think it's about time for me to call it quit with whether my promoter or call it quit with the sports.
Okay. So if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying that if they rob you of the decision, you will quit boxing?
I'll quit boxing or I'll quit trust.
What was that?
I'll quit boxing or I'll quit my promotional contract with Top Rank.
Okay. I wouldn't say that's a bad choice for you at all, because it's already happened to you once.
He already happened to me once, and he promised me that he's going to give me a big fight. And he has fought several times for me, Shamusli, Carlos Quintana, all fell through. So I give thanks to them for whatever they're doing to me.
Uh-huh.
But if they rob me this time, if I won, they rob me this time, I think whether they have to leave me alone or I have to leave boxing alone.
Right. Now, you've never really, I don't believe you've ever fought in Texas before, but you have fought in Missouri when you fought Corrales. Does fighting in Texas, which is a state known for some weird decisions, give you any pause? Are you uncomfortable fighting in Texas?
He said they do what?
What's that?
He said Texas, they do what?
They just have been known as a state to have some decisions that are questionable. Like, for example, recently with Paulie Malignaggi and Juan Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes they give the decision to the wrong person in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Okay, depending on, I think the recent what people reminding Juan Diaz is because Juan Diaz is from Texas. But Pacquiao is not from Texas. I'm not from Texas. Okay. Although I'm from Africa and I'm far away or all kind of that, or maybe Pacquiao is the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter. I know if I fight opponent. I know if I lose, I know I lose. If I won, I know I won. That's why I keep saying I won't go to fight. So if I know I won, the crowd will let me know that I won. I won the fight.
Right.
So if they give the fight to Pacquiao, they don't give it to me because of some reasons. That's why I say whether I'll leave the boxing or I have to leave my contract.
Do you think that he will be hurt by your punches, or do you think that maybe he'll be able to take them as well as he took Cotto's punches?
Well, I don't know if he can take them. He took Cotto punches, but Cotto don't hit him a lot. Cotto don't hit him in a fair shot, But he was there the whole 12 round till they stopped the fight. I can't see that he can take more punches, but we see that it was going to happen.
They did not ask you to come down to a catch weight like 145 or anything like that. Have they made any demands to your knowledge that you can't rehydrate up to a certain weight? Or are they telling you that you can do anything you want?
ourselves to this point. No. They never talk about that. We never talk about that. I just signed my contract. I'll give it to them.
I just wanted to get your opinion on whether or not you would take blood tests if anybody had asked you to do that in the future, and what you think should be the normal for the sport going forward. Do you think they should change the way they drug test fighters, or no?
Well, you see, I think Mayweather is trying to change the whole thing now. See, because this is new, right? It's new, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's new, so I think now that he have introduced it, he has introduced that, and Pacquiao don't agree. You know, by the time you realize it will be on our doorstep by the commission with telling us we have to take that drug test. Maybe he's feeling something. You know, that's why he won't Pacquiao do that. Because the way Pacquiao beat the guys is unbelievable. Because he beat Oscar down, he beat Pacquiao, he beat Polo down like that. So, you know, we're thinking that there's problem. You see? You know, he knows the reason. I'm not thinking that. I think that because he has built themselves to the weight, that's why he beat them so bad. You see? So, but I don't know that he's taking from track or he's doing this thing. I don't know.
Would you take blood tests if a fighter would ever, in the future, ask you to do that?
But you see, I don't have a choice. I'm from Africa, that far away. I came to America to make my money, the family. So if I'm going to fight with you want me to take that blood test, and that blood test will never hurt me, I'll do.
Another thing I'd like to ask you about is Joseph Agbeko. He, since I last talked to you, he actually had his fight with Yanni Perez, which was a great fight. I just wanted to get your opinion on that fight.
The fight was very, very tough and close, you know. But I think the round 10, what happened that the referee did not, want the Perez, and Perez take advantage of that. Joseph turned his back, and Perez take advantage of that. And found Joseph. That's what caused the whole fight. But the fight was very, very terrific and a very, very beautiful fight. I love that fight, you see. But I know Joseph is going to bounce back big because he's the best. I think in my book, he's the best bantamweight guy out there. Maybe a few things that will happen at the ring or something like that. But I think he's going to bounce back big.
So, do you think that his win versus Darchinian was the real Joseph Agbeko? I think some people might be confused. And I mean, he gave a great performance against Yanni Perez, but some people might not know exactly how good Joseph Agbeko is yet. Yeah,
you know, the reason is that with the Darchinian fight, Joseph trained fully. He trained. He came to America like, I think, 3.5 months. And he knows that he's going to fight with Darchinian. So he prepared himself for the fight. But with this fight, he came to America 7 weeks to the fight. And he went to camping. So he trained only 6 weeks to the fight. That right there tells that he's now in good shape. You see, so that's causing the losing of the fight too. Because I know Yanni Perez is very hungry that I want to win a title. You see, but Joseph, according to him, they give him the fight in a short notice. Right. And because the manager is forcing him to fight, he took the fight. But he told me that he wasn't in shape or not kind of that. But it's what happened. And I know he'll bounce back.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. And the Yanni Perez fight was so close, but yet the scorecards were kind of one-sided for Yanni Perez. And I could understand that maybe he won a lot of the close rounds, but the scorecards seem to be a little bit wide. Do you feel like those were bad scores or not?
Well, you see, judge is always funny, you know. You never know how they judge, you know. You never see how they see the fight. You know, sometimes you never ever see judges that they all score the same before. You know, this guy will score different, this guy will score different. So when they give the Yanni Perez, the decision was so wide to extend that I was thinking that means maybe I Joseph Agbeko won only three rounds or what. But you see, it's them. They have done whatever they want to do. That's why I said Agbeko did not take the fight in a fooling fit. It just like a short notice. So he took the fight. He only pulled it out.